What's up, guys? How are you doing today? I've just finished my second run of the day. As I cool down right about now, men, circle down here. I want to talk to men this fantastic evening. I know most of you are probably making your New Year resolutions. You're planning, you're scheduling how you're going to get in shape, start hitting the gym, start running, eating clean, building your body, whatever it is that you are planning on doing this coming year. If you do not have controlling and taming your lust at the top of that list, nothing is going to work for you. Nothing is going to work for you this coming new year. You're just going to have another year of mediocrity, incompetence, laziness, indiscipline, inconsistency. Without semen flowing through you, so many times I've stated this. This is like a river. This is like the water in a river. As a river is not a river without water, the same case for you as a man. If you do not have your sexual energy flowing through you, because at any given opportunity, you're just throwing it away. You're just leaking like a waste. I don't know who taught men to be promoting their sexual energy as if it is garbage. It is like a waste product. The moment the urge strikes in your head, you just want to release. You just want to watch porn. You just want to touch yourself. You cannot go for 7 days. I gave you guys a challenge, a simple challenge. 7 days, see what happens. 14 days, see what happens. If I am wrong with whatever it is that I'm telling you, come back and call me a fool. As a matter of fact, I might even pay you if I am wrong. If your energy levels do not skyrocket, if your confidence levels do not skyrocket, if you do not start feeling good about yourself, if you do not start looking good, if you do not start sleeping better, come back and call me stupid. Seriously, come back and call me a fool. I've used the analogy of a king. Can you imagine a king without treasure, without an army, without resources, without servants serving the king? Would you describe that particular person as a king? Would you? Definitely not. Personally, for me, I would not. It is actually common sense. The same case for you as a man. So you just think, when the urge strikes you, you just indulge. You've never had a thought in your head telling you, you know what, let us just withhold this liquid. What you see is just a liquid, right? You think it is just a liquid, just like any other liquid, like water. You know that you are here because of that. It is the very foundation of human life. Without the sexual energy of a man, humanity collapses. It is 50%. Where is the other 50% going to come from? We have a woman, right? And we have a man. They come together, boom, procreation happens. They create life. They create life. They make a baby. Now, what happens when you withhold that energy? It is why most of you are wondering why some of us, we are consistent. We are disciplined. We are doing this thing over and over and over again. You never ask yourself why. Why? And it does not matter, by the way, whether you have a big body, whether you're strong, the amount of weight that you can lift, it does not matter. If you don't have your sexual energy flowing through you consistently over and over again, you have nothing in this life. Whether you have great material wealth, it doesn't matter. It's all vanity. Because you know deep down you're a weak individual. You know this already. You know this already. This is why you're going to have big muscular people, but they are not manly. They don't have their muscular essence flowing through them. When you look at them, when you speak to them, you just feel something is off. When you are around this individual, you just feel something is off. You don't know what it is. You cannot even explain it, but something does not make sense. Now imagine when you are around somebody who is withholding their sexual energy, somebody who is more disciplined with their sexual energy. You know when you're around them, something is actually okay. You cannot explain this energy that they are holding, that they are harboring, but you know something is just clicking. Is it how they talk? Is it how they walk? Their body language, their handshake, their voice? You cannot pinpoint it, but on an energetic, deeper level, you're picking up on these signals. Because when you look at that man, if you are a woman or if you are a man, you know, deep down, you know there's something special about that individual. You never ask yourself why. Look at society right now. Open a TikTok account right now or an IG account, a brand new one, and you scroll. Tell me what is going to be flooded on your FYP page immediately after you start scrolling on that new account, before you even like anything. Sexual, suggestive kind of content. That is what performs. Because they know most men are weak. Most men cannot stop scrolling. Once they see a naked, half-naked lady, they just stop. They pause. They pause there. They want to see that. What is going on? What is going on? They can't help themselves. And you can understand why. Because biologically, we are wired to be attracted to that other species. Not other species. Actually, the other gender, the women. We are wired. But if you do not have that under control, if you cannot genuinely look at somebody and tell them, you know what, I'm not interested. I don't want it. I don't have time for this. I would rather be doing something else. I have more important matters to take care of. If you cannot do that, you're weak. These are the characteristics of people who indulge in masturbation. They watch porn. They touch themselves like nobody's business. Day in, day out. From morning to evening. The moment you're bored, you want to rub one out. Weak as fuck. The moment you're bored, you just want to log on to whatever dirty website that you normally prefer. It is all over these days. It's on TikTok, it's on IG, it's on X. I mean, goodness me. It's everywhere. It's readily available at the tap of a button. As long as you have internet and you have a phone, you can access them. Now, why are they free? You think that this kind of content is just free because they care about you, because they want you happy, they want you pleased, satisfied. Do you genuinely think that that is true? Do you? No, it's not. Because why else are you not able to go to the gym consistently? Because you're spending most of your time where? On social media platforms, watching women and just giving women free attention. Women who do not care about you. Women who have thousands and thousands and hundreds of followers. You think that you are special. It's like an ocean and you're just a drop in that ocean. What makes you special from these other thousands and thousands of men who are trying to get attention from this particular lady? You are a nobody. You keep sending DMs from morning, hey, hello. You're weak, bro. It's pathetic. No wonder you cannot go to the gym consistently over and over again. You cannot go for your runs. When you see me outside here, you want to say that I'm idle. I am obsessed. You know what? You are right. You are right. When I'm idle, positive action. That is what I do. When you are idle, you go for the negative actions. And that is why I have the kind of results that I have. And you have the kind of results that you have. Stop trying to tell me that I'm working too hard. But you are touching yourself way too much. How many hours are you spending on your screen? You want to be making content, right? But then all of a sudden, all you do is consume. You consume from morning, consume. When are you going to produce? Men are supposed to be producing, creating, not consuming. You have to strike a balance. If you are consuming more, then it definitely means you cannot produce. If you are producing this much, then you have the luxury of consuming this much. But if you are consuming this much and you are producing this much, do you see the gap? Do you see the difference and how huge it is? Deep down, you know you could be doing more. Actually, you know all these things. When I speak to men outside here, people who DM me on a day-to-day basis, deep down, you know you could be doing more. But you're giving away your attention elsewhere. Where your attention goes, energy flows. If you give your attention to the wrong people, to the wrong influencers, social media influencers, you're doomed. Show me your FYP page, the people that you follow, and I'll tell you the kind of person that you are. Just by looking at your FYP page. I don't even, actually, just by looking at the people that you follow. The top 10 people that you interact with on social media platforms. All of them. Where you spend most of your time. Whether it is on Threads, whether it is on IG, TikTok, YouTube, Reddit, whatever it is. The people that you normally interact with, engage with their contents the most, that is the kind of person that you are. The masses, they prefer to be entertained. They spend most of their time around in influencers who are just distracting and feeding them noise and chaos. So you kind of forget everything else that you're supposed to be pursuing around you. You forget your goals. You forget that you're supposed to go to the gym because for all of a sudden, you've been following a Kardashian, an episode for well over 1 hour, 2 hours. When are you going to get the time to go for your run, to cook a healthy meal, yeah, to shower, to clean up even your own space, your own room there? When are you going to get that time? Because you have already given away your attention to BS and your energy has already flown there, so you don't have any more. You don't run on unlimited energy levels. No. From the moment that you wake up, your energy is capped. It's like your phone. When you wake up in the morning, your phone is at 100%. The moment that you start doing something, it starts to drop. So when you turn to your phone, it drops. When you take your cereals, it drops. When you take your sugar in the morning, it drops. When you consume junk in the morning, it drops. Your breakfast, it drops. It zaps your energy levels. The more you continue doing these things, hot water in the morning, it drops. That is instant gratification. It is an easy escape. It is easy. You're just training yourself to just go for the easy route, for the soft path. Whenever difficulties come around your life, whenever challenges come around your life, you've already trained your mind to just go for the easy way out. And you wonder why you're just lacking resilience. When tough time comes, you crumble, you fall, because that is what you have trained your mind to do. Now imagine with another individual who wakes up in the morning, the first thing that they do, they don't go for the phone, they don't check the emails, they don't check text, they don't scroll, they don't see who has liked their post, who has engaged, who has replied, who has texted them. They don't do that. The first thing that they do, maybe they brush their teeth, all right? Refresh. From there, outside, stretching. After stretching, a run. Maybe going to the gym, lifting weight, maybe a cold plunge or a quick cold shower. Can you compare that mindset with the other mindset? This second individual is running straight to the difficulties, straight to the challenges. You are training your mind to just go for the hard stuff. When you continually do that over and over and over again, the hard stuff, they cease to become hard. They start to feel easy because now you're getting stronger. It now becomes like an automatic response. When you wake up, you just do the norm. It is just your it is your lifestyle. So when you see us doing these things, it's our lifestyle, bro. This is what we have trained ourselves. You have trained yourself. When the moment comes, when you wake up in the morning, you just go for the easy. When you get off work, you are tired, you don't know what to do, you start gaming, you touch yourself, you order KFC, you order McDonald's, because for whatever reason, you cannot cook your own meal. Because you have trained yourself that. You don't create, you're just a consumer. You're another human being who just roams the streets. Like the 99%. There's nothing, literally nothing special about you. Nothing. So you wake up in the morning, junk food, junk consumption, you go for work, you hate your work, you hate your work, you hate your work, you abuse people online, you mock me online. When you see me, you want to try and bring me down with your negative energy. I'll always ignore that nonsense because I don't have that time. And to be honest, you are not worth my energy. My energy comes on premium, brother. It comes on premium. I don't just give people my energy levels. You have to earn it. So just ignore you, and then in the evening, you're sad, you're bored, you're anxious, you're worried. You jack off, you rub one out, and you just go to bed. Or you watch sports, you argue, you debate, blah, 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 you waste time, and the cycle continues. I'm fine, James. What's up, James? What should I start with? Cold water, run, stretching. When you wake up in the morning, just go outside, do a dynamic stretch, a quick dynamic stretch. It should not take you more than 3-5 minutes. Okay? A dynamic stretch, you go for your run, then you shower. That is the perfect combination. A quick dynamic stretch just to manipulate your joints, something as simple as just to wake up your body, go for your run, shower. Do a workout. You can even do burpees. You can do, just make sure that you are getting your heart rate up, your breathing rate up. The easiest thing that you can do is just running. It is running. That is the most easiest thing. You don't need a lot. The second easiest, or actually a much other route, is just push-ups, squats, a set of 3, 10 to 12, 10 to 12, 10 to 15. As simple as that. As simple as that, but just master one thing. For the next 2 weeks, wake up in the morning, go for a 15-kilometer run. When you wake up in the morning, just go for a 15-kilometer run. This should not take you more than 20 minutes. It should not take you for more than 20 minutes. 5 minutes, 2 minutes, dynamic stretch, 15 minutes run, and the last 3 minutes, stretching. So you have a total of 20 minutes. Start with the 20 minutes from today. Start there. Come back and tell me how that is going to feel. Come back and tell me how it's going to feel. If your energy levels do not skyrocket, I don't know, man. And then now from there, a cold shower, especially in this kind of weather. You know, it's cold. I was sweating, now I'm dry. You cannot even say that I was running. This is what happens. It's a good weather. An amazing weather. An amazing, amazing weather. You see, you don't need me to tell you that watching porn na kujishikashika, you know, touching yourself, is bad for you. I always say this. Just ask yourself, is this something that you would advise your son to do? Is this something that you'd be proud telling your mother that you are doing, or your father? Is this something that you'll be proud with your loved ones knowing that you are doing it? Maybe perhaps your girlfriend, your wife. Would they be comfortable knowing that when you're alone, you handle your own business? Would you be okay knowing that they know that? If you have to hide it from them, then there is your answer. When you started touching yourself, when you started watching porn, has your life gotten better or has it become worse? Have you improved or have you declined? Are you more at peace with yourself up here? Or is it chaotic? Is it noisy? Do you spend most of your time up here? Have you elevated mentally, emotionally, physically? Have you gotten stronger? since you started? Have you elevated mentally, emotionally, physically, psychologically? The connection with your God, has it strengthened? Is it more aligned? Are you more connected with your Creator? Or do you feel as if you're purposeless? As if you are an isolated fragment? Which is which? This is how you know that something is good for you or it's bad for you. Just by asking yourself these simple, basic questions. Is it moving you up? Are you rising? Are you joyous with it? If you are a man, just ask yourself, would you encourage your brother to do that? Your smaller brother, your younger one, the one that is behind you, or even your sister, your younger sister. Would you encourage them to do this, to self-sabotage? If the answer is no, then something surely has to change. If the answer is yes, I'm stupid, I'm foolish, I should mind my own business. But as long as you are not okay with it, then surely something has to give. Because you cannot keep doing this over and over again. You cannot keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. You cannot continue repeating mediocrity, incompetence, and expecting to reap discipline, consistency, focus, and organization. You cannot continue just scattering your focus and expect to be focused and expect to build anything meaningful for you. It's a zero-sum game. Lee, you're not a victim. By no means, you are not a victim. Everything that happens in this world happens for you, never against you. You have to get rid of that victim mentality. You're not a woman, you're a man. You have got to get rid of that victim mentality. Everything that has happened in this world has happened for you, in your favor. Is it to elevate you, an experience that is going to teach you something, pain that is going to awaken you? You have got to change your mindset and how you look at things. If you fall right now, you're not a victim of falling. Falling has happened for you. So the question becomes, okay, why did I fall down? Why did I relapse? Why have I been watching porn? You're not a victim. By no means, no. You are actually the creator of this pathetic habit, because you're the one who makes the decisions. It's only you always have a choice every single time. You can sit down and whisper a word of prayer. You can read a Bible. You can read a holy book. If you are a Christian, the Bible. If you're a Muslim, the Quran. You can go for a walk. You can go for a run. You have that choice. But what are you doing? What are you choosing to do? So you cannot say that you are a victim. No. You're actually the master. You're the creator. You're the architect of your own downfall. Lucas, thank you very much. I've been miserable these past weeks. I'm gonna change. I have to. Words are not going to change you. You don't want to hear that, but I tell you what you need to hear, because I always say this. I am not here to soothe you. I'm not here to pamper you. It's not my business. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. What your friends are not going to tell you. Your loved ones are not going to tell you this, because they are benefiting from you being a mediocre version. Because as long as you are a lesser version of you, then they kind of feel like they are above you. When you start to elevate, they feel inferior around you. So they might try and bring you down. So most people do not want you to elevate. So they are not going to tell you the truth. They are not going to call you out because they are benefiting with their mediocrity. The people that you party with, they don't want you to stop partying, because when you stop partying, then it means they are not going to benefit from the benefits that you give them. When you go to party with them, maybe you are the one who buys the drink. Maybe you are the one who comes with that kind of energy. So they don't want you to go away. They do not want you to go away. So if you're miserable, the problem is you. And talking about it will not fix it. How many times have you said that you are going to change? And have you changed? No, let's have an honest conversation here. How many times have you said that you are going to change? You're going to start tomorrow. And when tomorrow has come, what has happened? Did the change occur? Talking does not bring change. Writing does not bring change. You see, showing up, turning up, doing the thing that you know you're supposed to be doing, you already know everything that you need to know to do. It's already up here. It's all up here, all of it, to the detail, all of it. You don't need me to tell you to you. My only work here is just to awaken you. It's just to remind you that, hey, bro, you are sleeping, man. You are sleeping. You need to wake up. There's work that you need to be doing. There's something that you need to be doing for yourself. That is my work. My work is not to tell you what you're supposed to be doing. Everything that you need to do, you already know to the detail. The issue comes when it is too cold, when the bed is too warm, when the phone is too good, when the girl is too nice, and you can no longer say no to her. You can no longer put the phone away for some time because it feels good to scroll, to watch reels, to watch YouTube, to be entertained. But you're not moving the needle. You're not moving the needle. Talk is cheap. Your words at this point, they carry no weight because there's no evidence behind those words. You're just a liar. Straight up. All you do is lie to yourself. Nobody has lied to you more than you in this life. How many times have you said that you're going to change and you haven't changed? Not only have you not changed, you have not done it. You have not even attempted it. Because you woke up in the morning, I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like it, you know. I have a cold. Yeah, you're coughing. All of a sudden, you cannot go for your run because you have a small cough. You cannot do your workout because all of a sudden you have a small, a small cough. You have a slight fever. So you procrastinate. You wait for the perfect day. You cannot start posting your content because all of a sudden your camera is not good quality and you are afraid of what people are going to say about you. You are afraid of being judged by people who are not doing what you want to do. Just think about that for a second. You're afraid of being judged by individuals who are not doing what you want to do. They literally do not care about what you're trying to achieve. But you are afraid that they are going to judge you. This is what happens when you are too soft with yourself. The voices from the outside world, they get to you easily. They get to you easily. You cannot get to me because I know you're probably in your bed right now. A hater is probably in their bed right now. They're scrolling on Instagram. Now they have moved to TikTok. They're going to find me over here yapping and talking, and they try to find a way to bring me down. They type a hateful comment, hoping that I'm going to give them my attention, my energy. But deep down, when I see that kind of energy, I just know you're losing in life. You're so sad. It actually tells me more about you than what you're trying to tell me about myself. You're just projecting your own insecurities. I know most people are not going to wake up at 5 o'clock, at 4 o'clock, go for a 1 hour run, and then go and do their own work now. They are not going to do that. So why would I be brought down by such kind of energy? When you are pushing yourself when you are genuinely honest and true with your word and with your actions, and you are going hard, 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 you have this armor around your mind. Nobody can just penetrate. Can you imagine? Let's take, for instance, okay, the United States of America. They have a powerful army, or China, or Russia, whichever country. When you know that you have a powerful defense system and an attack system, you are not afraid. Nobody can just come and bully you. Nobody can just come and just mess around with you, because they might find out. Because you are dangerous. You are going to fight back. You are going to shoot back. You are literally impenetrable. But now imagine a country without an army. Anybody just walks right through the border. Whether it is inland, air, the sea, you just walk right through. Because you're weak. Because this country is weak. They don't have any infrastructure holding them together. They don't have an air defense. They don't have a land army. They don't have a navy. They just exist. Or let's go to the jungle. Can you imagine a rabbit in the jungle? How does the rabbit move around in the wilderness? They're always anxious, you know. Or a gazelle, they're always looking around, you know. When they are feeding, they're trying to eat, but they have to look around because they know they are weak. If they take their eyes off the vicinity, a lion is just going to attack. A tiger might just attack. A crocodile might just attack. A human being, pew, might just take you out and you'll be the supper. So you always have to be on the lookout. Now imagine a lion. Now imagine you're a lion in the jungle. How do you move? Do you genuinely think that a lion has the time to look around? Do you think that a lion has the time to look around and see? When they hear a sound, they are like, okay, hold up. Do I have to kill something? That, you see the mindset? When a gazelle hears a sound, they are like, okay, something is going to kill me. When a lion hears that, when a tiger or even an elephant hears a noise, do I have to stomp on something? Do I have to take something out? That is the mindset. Do I have to attack something? When you genuinely know that you are strong within your own skin, up here, and your body is strong, you don't worry about anxiety. You don't have the time to be worrying, to be fearful, to be depressed. You don't have that time. You are armor plated. I mean, you are fortified. You are strong. You are resilient. This is the mindset. But anyway, have a blessed, lovely evening, guys. Unless anybody who wants to talk to us before we wrap it up. You know, I haven't eaten today. I haven't had any meal today. I only had coffee for lunch. And I've still done my workouts to the max. I have a backpack. Nowadays, since I followed you, I can stand and say no. Even my energy has chased away my colleagues. Let's touch on that. The logic is this. Are you familiar with an ego? Imagine an ego. Okay? Imagine you are a hyena. Okay? Imagine that you are a hyena. And you decide to evolve. Okay? Just imagine. It's just fiction. Imagine that you are a hyena and you realize that, okay, hold up. I have the ability to become a tiger. For whatever reason, if I start doing this and this and this, if I start eating this and this and this, I can become a tiger. You're currently a hyena or even a rabbit. Okay? Or a gazelle. And you realize you can take something, you can consume something that can turn you into a lion a lioness, a tiger, an elephant, whatever it is, and you take that thing and you turn into a tiger, are you still going to hang around with hyenas? Are you still going to hang around with the rabbits? Are the rabbits going to hang around you when you become a tiger? Absolutely not. Because you're going to feed on them. They're going to be fearful because they know now you have become a tiger. Okay, you used to be a rabbit. We are rabbits. We want to stay rabbits. And you have tried to tell them, you know what? We can actually become tigers. We can stop becoming the hunted and we start becoming the hunter. We can become the prey. And they say, you know what? It's too hard. It's too much work. I can't do that, bro. It's too hard. It's too hard. All right. And you leave them, and you turn into a tiger, and you leave them becoming rabbits. There is no way that you two can ever continue hanging around. You're always going to miss. You will not have anything to talk about. You will not have anything that is common amongst you other than the fact that you have life flowing through you. All your similarities are going to vanish. If the people around you are not willing to go up with you and you go up, do you see the gap? You are here. You tell them, you know what? We can actually level up. Okay, we can stop going to going for the clubs. Let's substitute the clubs for the gym sessions. Let's start meditating. Let's start doing the prayers. Let's start writing, reading, cold water, running. Let's stop scrolling. All these things. Let us start producing. Let us stop consuming. If you are at this level and they don't listen to you and they don't want to go with you where you want to go and they are never willing, guess what? They are going to fall off. You are going to go up. They are going to go down. You are never going to meet. It is what it is. So don't even bother trying to change people. Don't bother trying to change people. If people are not willing to change, the best thing that you can do is just move in your own energy, in your own vibrant, positive energy. Continue shining your light. Just continue shining your light. Just shine bright. The right people are going to come around you. The people who are meant to understand you, your people, the people that are now at this level, you guys are just going to meet and you're just going to click automatically. Absolutely, they start to fear you. More like you intimidate them. You're going to be very intimidating. It actually happened to me with my family members and my friends. It happens. It will happen. When you decide to level up, it will happen. So the question is, how badly do you want to do it? If you genuinely want to continue elevating, you're going to have to cut off people. Actually, you don't even have to cut them off. They're just going to fall off. They're just going to fall off. It's like the way a rocket flies. It has thrusters. When a rocket is starting off from Earth, it has thrusters. All of them, they don't reach to whatever it is, the destination. Maybe it is Mars. So when the rocket starts to go up, the thrusters, they continue to fall off and they fall off and they fall off and they fall off until now the rocket is just the rocket alone. Some people are just boosters around your life. Most people around your life have actually served the purpose. It's time to go to the next stage. Literally, it's time to go to the next stage. You've already gone level 1, level 2, level 3. Now you're stuck at level 5 because you don't want to leave your friends. And those are the ones who are actually making your life. Most of the people that you hang around with, they dictate your life. Because like I said, where attention goes, energy flows. So if you continue giving these individuals your attention, you're never going to have the energy to do the things that you know you should be doing for yourself. Because you're giving them the attention and the energy. Maybe you're partying, maybe you're playing, maybe you're just consuming together, maybe you're just joking together, maybe you're watching a lot of football together. When you do all those things, how are you going to get the energy and the time to go to the gym? How are you going to do that? It's just basic math, action and reaction. Anyway, have a lovely, fantastic evening. Woo! And I'll see you guys on the next live. I'm going to upload this video on YouTube, so you can always check it out on YouTube. Let's see how it works. We have another day tomorrow, 29th of December.
Workout resumed.
You see, it was even paused. I have to go, man. I have to go.